Okay, hello everybody, Jahan here. Gonna be doing another Beasts of Ikoria draft on MTGO today. And we've opened up a pretty interesting pack here, honestly. So, Zerda, I think, is the most difficult of the companions to make work. It is just a fine card on its own, but it's not the most exciting of first picks. Beyond that, Boneyard Lurker is also pretty good because it's flexible and it's powerful in the mutate decks, but I don't love starting off in a mutate deck just because they can often be a little bit clunky. I'd prefer to be in some sort of aggressive deck in this format. That being said, there isn't something I'd really want to take here for that type of deck. Like, we could first pick Go for Blood, because generally the 1 mana cyclers are totally fine as a first pick. I guess I will just take Zerda here. It is a very efficient card. It's flexible. It makes your cyclers cost less. It'll get rid of a blocker. Yeah, not a bad card. And then we get to follow that up with. Okay, so what I'm looking at here is Reptilian Reflection as a cycling payoff, and I guess Rumbling Rock Slide as a fine removal spell. That's not particularly exciting. Yeah, I think I'm on Reflection here. It's probably just the best card in the pack, honestly. Huh. So we see a 1 mana cycler in Startling Development. Alert Heatbonder is a card that kind of is very powerful if you manage to get enough Vigilance creatures, just because gaining like 4 life a turn isn't something most decks can beat unless they can interact with it. But it doesn't look like with the start we have we're gonna quite end up there. It is too early to tell. I could speculate on this. I've liked Monster Step as well, especially because it has cycling. So maybe that's just a pick here because it's a powerful card and I can at worst use it as a 2 mana cycler. But I think taking Startling Development is going to be enough better because it's a 1 mana cycler. You cannot overrate 1 mana cyclers. They're just ridiculous in this format. Okay, so Sanctuary Lockdown here could be good. Because the humans deck often will have a cycling sub theme, and it's in some form of the Mardu colors, which we're looking like we could end up there. But there is just an Essence Scatter. I think I'd prefer to take Essence Scatter here. Yeah, it's super good in this format. So blue is looking like it's flowing a little bit. Like Frostlinks and Avian Oddity are both solid playables. Necropanther, not looking like we're in that spot right yet. Whatever. That doesn't make sense. But yeah, I don't mind taking like Frostlinks here. I think it's actually we'll take Avian Oddity. It's a cycler, and it fits well into that like blue-red tempo deck that plays Thieving Otter, bounce spells, and tries to sort of have a little bit of a spell sub theme. I think we'll take that. Ooh, so looking like we're in a good spot because these are some solid red cards. So Paraceratops is always a good threat in these decks. It'll just grow naturally over the course of the game, and the trample puts it over the top. Porcupine is at its best in black-red when you compare it with Death Touch, but it's not bad in blue-red because you also have access to Glimmer Bell. That being said, I think Pyroceratops is going to be a bit better with the start we have. I could speculate on Porcupine because the upside is much higher, but I think I like just taking a solid threat for our deck. Well, if we'd taken Porcupine, we'd be looking at Boot Nipper here, but we didn't. So now what? I can take Hampering Snares, a 2-mana cycler that's actually castable. I could take. I'm not gonna take Boot Nipper. Like, yeah. Um, Momentum Rumbler is very unimpressive. So yeah, I think I like just taking the cycler here. Ooh. Alright, well, this is some stuff. I think we're in the right colors, because, yeah. So Reconnaissance Mission is probably the highest upside card. And I think it's what I'm going to take here. We already have an Avian Oddity that plays quite well with it. Um, it's gonna play well with Reptilian Reflection, because we can cycle it. And also, Reptilian Reflection has Trample and is a little bit difficult to block, so that might be getting in. We would not mind another Pyroceratops or a Frostlynx, but yeah, let's just take the probably the most powerful card. Now we get a Capture Sphere quite late. Yeah, I like where we're at here. I'll take probably Forbidden Friendship, just in case you pick up any of one minds or mutate creatures. It's between that and Facet Reader, which is actually kind of close. Not sure which one to go with here. I think I want more Forbidden Friendships than Facet Readers. Gust of Wind is going to be great. And then we can take Tentative Connection in case you end up with, like, Weaponize the monsters. I like that a little bit more. And there's still an off chance we, don't end up red-blue, because many of these cards cycle anyway, but it's looking like that's where we're at. Interested to see what the next pack has got for us here. Yeah, so we're looking for cards like Fire Prophecy would of course be great. Marmoset is also looking decent. I think we should probably just take that here. So we could, with 3 Tentative Connections, we could actually have a pretty nice black-red deck. If we took, like, Mutual Destruction and then got there, that seems a little aggressive. I've seen people play that deck, and it looks, ridiculously strong, the black-red deck, and I've yet to mess around with it too much, but I don't think I can pass on Marmoset here. Yeah, like Blood Curdle, Mutual Destruction, and then there's some good green cards. But let's just grab the Marmoset. It's such a good threat. It's like nearly full, and occasionally you're just gonna hit your opponent for heaps of damage. Ooh. Archipelagore, I love. Like, this card is just insane. You put it on, say, your 1/1 from Forbidden Friendship, and it says, this is its 4, a 6-mana 7/7 haste, basically, that locks down a creature. And, if you get more mutates, it's going to become even better. One of the best cards for these decks as well. It's a great finisher. Blitz of the Thunder Raptor could be fine as well. I think Archipelagore is going to be better. Now we'll be looking to prioritize Mutate a little bit more. That being said, there's a Thieving Otter here, which kind of makes these decks tick. As a proactive 3-drop that kind of, plays well with your tempo, plays Gust of Wind, Essence Scatter, whatnot. I don't know if it's better than taking Heron here with Archipelagore in our deck. I think it probably is. I'll play as many autos as I can get in these decks, and Heron I think we can pick up more copies of later. Yeah, we would have had a pretty nice black-red deck by the looks of it, but blue seemed way more open in pack 1. Inspired Ultimatum when we're already in blue-red. Do we want to mess with that, or just take a Rumbling Rock Slide? And I think the answer is I would like to keep this deck a little bit more focused. We don't have any fixing currently. And if there was nothing else in this pack, yeah, sure, I would take it. But I think Rock Slide is a fine playable. and it's going to end up working out a little bit better for us. I'll take a Glimmer Bell. Good mutate target. So now we get another Cycler. So green cards, very late ram through. Green seems open from this direction. Could potentially play that on the splash with our crystal. But the blue-red decks, I don't really want to be splashing extra colors. They're very focused. And while ram through is good, it doesn't seem especially good with the creatures we have. So for me here, it's between like Convolute and Tigerilla. I guess I'll take Convolute because we have decent ways to operate at instant speed, and we have plenty of 4-drops already. Jeez, what is this Parcel Beast coming around? My gosh, that's ridiculous. Wow, yeah, I've never seen a Parcel Beast that late. That's kind of disrespectful, and we even have the Glimmer Bell to go with it. Yeah, I'll take this on the off chance we want to splash it. Frenzied Raptor. I think it's at its best in blue-red when you have ways to force it through, because it does just hit for a chunk of damage. So with Frost Lynxes and whatnot, it's gonna become better. Ooh, we got a duel. Okay, maybe I should have taken that ram through, but I don't know. It didn't seem like we were gonna be splashing. I guess things can change pretty quickly. Yeah, hopefully the next pack is a little bit better for us, because it looked like we were getting cut. I mean, we picked up some fine cards. We're chill, but like, yeah, green and stuff was way more open from the right. Anyway, we will see. Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Well, this is quite a solid open, if I say so myself. Just a casual mythic rare, right in our colors, very powerful. I don't like the rest of this pack. We wouldn't mind of one mind, Drowning Stinger, Thieving Otter, whatever. But actually, this pack is pretty good for us. But yeah, definitely slamming a Luna here. That was a solid open. I haven't gotten to play with this card yet. I've only gotten to play with Brokos of this cycle, and he was pretty good. But this is basically just a better Auspicious Starix, because it doesn't hit lands and it has flying and whatnot. And now definitely going to be looking more at mutate cards, so because we want to be able to trigger this as much as we possibly can. Not too much here outside of Mystic Subdual, which I think is a good removal spell in this format. Taking out abilities is more relevant than you would think in a set full of powerful mutate stacks, and there are a lot of passive abilities that are pretty scary as well. So let's just take Mystic Subdual. So Ketria Crystal we could take to help with this Parcel Beast thing. Over, I think I wouldn't mind rooting Moloch actually as well, because it gets back like a reconnaissance mission that we cycled. I mean, how much cycling do we have here? So this cycles, this cycles. Let me just reserve a card. Alright, this cycles. Wait, no, it doesn't. Yeah, we barely have any cycling. So maybe I don't really care about the Moloch. Maybe I'm supposed to just take Ketria Crystal here. It's between Ketria Crystal of one mind, and I think I like taking the Crystal, because it'll help a lot with the Parcel Beast as well. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Genesis Ultimatum is one of the worst ultimatums, I think. Look at the top 5. Yeah, I mean it'll draw you some cards likely if you whiff on permanence. But I actually think Sprite Dragon is just going to end up being better. I think. I could be wrong about this. We don't even have, it's double green. Yeah. It's not super exciting. It's quite expensive. I think we're going to just take Sprite Dragon. It's going to be better. Really late Snare Tactician here, but we're just going to take the 1-mana Cycler here. I don't know if we're gonna get there on Reptilian Reflection, but it still plays well with our Marmoset, and I think Sanctuary Smasher, while fine, is a little bit clunky. I would probably rather have a 1-mana cycler. Another wow. Okay, this draft is tricky. Lots of playables in every pack. Okay, so we have another 1-mana cycler, and then we have Facet Reader, which would I think be fine. Ketria Crystal, Farfinder. So I'd probably take Farfinder over a Ketria Crystal. We really only need. We probably don't need 2 Ketria Crystals. We're probably fine with 1, and then Rugged Highlands for our Partial Beast Splash. So I'll take the 1-mana cycler here, I think. I think it's better than having Facet Reader. Oh gosh, wow. So Blitz of the Thunder Raptor is looking great in this deck. But there is another Frostveil Ambush. So how many do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we are a little short on 1-mana cyclers, but I could just cut Reptilian Reflection from the deck, and then I can get rid of some of these junky 2-mana cyclers. I think I like that. I think I'm going to take Blitz here. Oh, ho, a Weaponize. Okay, well, I'll take that. We might side it in, along with, like, Tentative Connection against a creature like deck. Now I'll take, or not a creature like deck, like a deck that's going tall rather than wide. We got plenty of playables here. Yeah, I'll bring in. I'll take Keepsafe for the board. The 4th Tentative Connection, love it. This deck is looking pretty solid though. We just need to streamline it a little bit. I might cut Reflection just because I don't think I have enough cyclers. Like, I'm a little lower on Reflection than I used to be without, at least 10 or 11, I'd say. Because while it is a 3-mana 5/4 haste, being like a conditional 3-mana 5/4 haste is much, much, much worse. Like, I would, probably not play it in this deck. Especially because we have more 2-mana cyclers, like, let's see, we have Hampering Snare, which is a 2-mana cycler, and then we have Reconnaissance Mission, the Crystal. I'll cut the Zagoth Crystal. Yeah, so then I get to cut, like, some of these junkers from my deck, like Hampering Snare. I'll play all the 1-mana cyclers, I think. Let's see. How many creatures do we have? 14. I mean, this might be a fine weaponized deck. I'll decide on that later. I think we're going to probably do another reverse deck build here. We just have a ton of playables. Alright, so let's figure out our creature base firstly. So I think we definitely want Marmoset. We definitely want Zerda. I wonder how close we are to companioning this. Is mutate an activated ability? It isn't, right? Alright, so we're not doing it. Okay, let's bring in... Yeah, we definitely want Sprite Dragon. Definitely want Otter. Definitely want Lynx. So Reflection I'm not sure about. We want Oddity, I think. Paraceratops is going to be good. Parcel Beast. And then we want our Illuna and our Archipelagore. And then, removal-wise, we definitely want our Rock Slide. We definitely want our Capture Sphere. We're going to want Blitz, definitely. And then, probably, we want our Ketria Crystal. And then, definitely Mystic Subdual, forgot about that. Okay, and then let's look at our how is Weaponized here, if these are the creatures we're playing. Not amazing, honestly. I don't think this is quite the deck for it. We're not pressuring our opponent super well. Like, yeah, we have a few threats, but I'll get back to weaponize. Let's just start by putting in Footfall Crater, and you just always play 1 mana cyclers if you have any sort of payoff for them. And then we can play Of One Mind, Essence Scatter, Glimmerbell, Friendship, Startling Development as a 1 mana cycler. That also, doubles as a trick. And then probably Gust of Wind will be good in this deck with Thieving Otter. It plays well with our Sprite Dragon, our Glimmerbell. We're going to be casting it for 2 mana a fair amount of the time, which I think sort of puts it over the top for me. And then Reconnaissance Mission. So we do have a fair amount of ways to spend our mana at instant speed, which makes me kind of like Convolute. What would I play Convolute over? There's not too much I'm happy to cut with the deck as it is. But Convolute does look like it could be reasonable. I'll probably just leave it in the board. It's a little clunky. Yeah, and then how's this for the build? We have a solid creature base. We have some removal. We have ways to push through damage. I think we're just trying to either out-tempo the opponent or win, in the late game with Parcel Beast and a Luna and whatnot. Yeah. This seems fine. Alright, let's go ahead and add our basics. So probably one forest is enough. Maybe I want to play no forest. Well, because this way we'll have 2 green sources for our Parcel Beast, and that's it. I would rather have 3, but an island looks like it would be a forest looks like it'd be slightly harmful. Because okay, so yeah, so this is 14. Okay, so we can do this. We'll have 7 red sources, 8 blue sources. That actually seems totally fine. I'll put a forest in the deck. It also helps us cast our Luna if we don't have anything to Meteo onto. And then I feel okay about leaving Reptilian Reflection in the board for this one. Yeah. I'm just deciding if I want like Frenzied Raptor, just because we do have quite a bit of removal and it hits pretty hard. But no, I think I like this configuration. This deck can do some powerful things. Yeah. Alright, looking forward to seeing how it does in the matches. I will see you there. We have, I think, a keeper of a hand here. We can cycle our Reconnaissance Mission. Hopefully find things to do. We're up against a Kahira deck, which is a little intimidating. Anytime you play against a companion can be a little bit of a traumatic experience, honestly. That was a good draw. So now we have mana for our Parcel Beast and a tap land to play on turn 1. Worked out pretty well. And then I'll think about whether I want to cycle Reconnaissance Mission. We do have Avian Oddity that it will play well with at some stage. Yeah, I'm not sure what I'm really looking for here. I'm going to hold on to it. White-black, interesting. Unless I'm looking for something specific, like a threat or, lands or something, I'll probably just hold on to my more powerful cycling cards. Hopefully they play a creature so we get value out of our Frostlinks. Wow. Another companion. Okay. Yeah, I will go ahead and lock that down. Might have to eat a Capture Sphere at some point, we'll see. Capture Sphere, of course, not the most effective against Kahira. That's one of those reasons that I very much prefer Mystic Subdual. Or not very much, but yeah, I do think it is a bit better. That was a good draw. So now we get to go probably, where do I want to put my Parcel Beast? We'll go Sprite Dragon, and then probably put the Parcel Beast on the Frostlings, just so we diversify our threats a little bit. Because the Sprite Dragon is also pretty important to our plan because it plays so well with Reconnaissance Mission. And we can always give Parcel Beast flying later on with Avian Oddity. So we're pretty well set up here. I'm going to definitely try to start activating Parcel Beast while it's still around, assuming it survives. Wow. Esper, perfect mana. Opponent is doing it over there. It looks like they might have had a little bit of trouble fulfilling their Kahira requirement because they're just like on 3 colors that don't play particularly well together in this format, and they have a Gloom Pangolin in their deck. Gloom Pangolin is fine. I shouldn't be beating up on this poor little guy. But yeah, it looks like perhaps they Capture Sphere that. Yeah, so good thing we didn't put it on the Sprite Dragon. Whenever you can in this format, just spread out your threats a little bit. Okay, so they're getting us for 4, which is chill. But now we are going to start drawing extra cards and doing things. So this turn, I think I like getting Reconnaissance Mission in play and just starting to draw extra cards. Actually, maybe it's better to play Avian Oddity and then Reconnaissance Mission next turn when we can draw 2 immediately, and then we also get to hold off the Gloom Pangolin potentially. Yeah, I think I like that a little bit more. If they play Kahira this turn, we still get to bounce off Gloom Pangolin, which is nice. So we're not taking oodles of damage. I'm probably gonna end up Capture Sphering something, but for now I like just waiting. Yeah, Kahira and a Sleeper Dot. So I assume that's going to lock down our Sprite Dragon. Alright, so we're a little bit on the back foot here. But we should be okay for now if the board stays as is, because Avian Oddity blanks Kahira. Yeah, I'm definitely blocking it. They could have the... No, there's nothing they can have, right? Oh, huh. Yeah, that's what they can have. Kahira has abilities. Okay. Alright, so we take a chunk of damage here. Alright, so... Island. I think we want to... Capture Sphere Zerda now. Yeah. I'm almost certainly going to be making this play, and I think it makes sense to expose ourselves to whatever tricks the opponent has. So that's why I'm doing it now. And then I don't think I can really attack here, right? I mean, as the board stands, they don't have attacks, but if they are able to remove this, yeah, I think I'd rather be able to trade with Kahira, assuming they have removal for Avian Oddity. and just, you know, hold that back. We'll still be taking 2 off of Goon Pangolin, but I think it's better to just chill for now. So interesting whether I'm supposed to Psycho Reconnaissance mission. Like, it's looking like I am. Yeah, see, like this is good. I left this guy back. Looking like I am because we're not attacking anytime soon. Let's see what they do here. Probably just hit for 2. Yeah. I think I am supposed to cycle. It's not looking good in this spot, especially when they have Sleeper Dart. Like, we just really can't attack at all. Island, not it. Another island, also not it. Okay, well, let's throw the turn back to them. And hope we find some action at some point. Because this is looking a little rough at the moment. We're just taking 2 a turn. I think I made a mistake by not capture sphering originally the Zerda. I kind of forgot it could make something unable to block and attack. I forgot I had vigilance, so oh, that's a scary one. That is indeed a scary one. Alright, gonna need some help here. Mountain, not really what we were looking for. Yeah, so now they can attack. We can't block because they can make another flyer instant speed. I mean, there's a chance they don't because we could have a non-creature spell. But if we had a non-creature spell, then we would have blocked here. So I think they probably know that we don't, and they're gonna attack with their Skycat Sovereign. We really needed to find like Rumbling Rock Slider or something there. Yeah, because if I capture Sphere instead of playing Avian Oddity, we would have been at a much higher life total at this point. So that was probably wrong, and I don't know if it's going to lose me the game because this thing would have been tough to beat anyway with the amount of lands that we've drawn. But yeah, I think definitely an incorrect play. So I assume this turn they're gonna just end with Pangolin and Kahira, or Pangolin and Sovereign, and we don't have blocks. I'm probably gonna end up chumping. No, I don't think we want to chump quite yet because the Sprite Dragon is still holding back Kahira, and it could potentially outgrow Skycat Sovereign. I think we're just losing unless we find, I don't know, Archipelago or something maybe. Oh wow, and this makes 2/2s as well. Yeah, these are cats, of course. Why wouldn't they be cats? This is such a cute little illustration. Oh my gosh. His little face. Generally the magic illustrations are just terrifying, but they are branching out into other spheres. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna make this block. I think it's the only reasonable block here. We hope we don't die. Okay, so now all their things are smaller. So if we chain like card draw spell, oh I see. This makes sense now. Well, we're pretty dead. And this would have been tricky to beat anyway. Yeah, that doesn't quite do it. Okay, rough game. But let's see what we can do after sideboard here. So they did have a fair amount of removal. We saw both Capture Sphere and Pacifism. So Keep Safe could be good. Call of the Death Dweller looked really, really good in their deck because it gets back Skycat Sovereign, gets back Kahira, gets back Zerda, gets back a lot of high impact cards. So I like that choice by opponent. Do we want to bring in Keep Safe? I'm inclining towards not, just because it is a dead card a decent amount of the time. Um, Drawing it, when they've already removed our creatures is horrible. Uh, Drawing it when we're, behind on board is horrible. So I think we'll just leave it as is. I don't see an obvious change here. Frenzied Raptor doesn't line up particularly well against what they've got going on. Yeah, Convolute, not so good. They have a lot of cheap cards. So I think we'll just run it back. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can do a little bit better this time. I will take a play. So I think we keep this because if we find an island, it's pretty good, and any land gets us to Zerda. So we pretty much, we want to draw an island here, but we're okay drawing like forest or something. Because then we'll eventually be able to cast Pyroceratops as well. Just island off the top wouldn't be the worst. The turn 1 cat, they always have it. That's not an island, and that's not a land either, so we're gonna need something here. Hopefully opponent's start isn't too aggressive, because we'll be in trouble if we stumble on land drops. Did they keep a 1-lander? No. Okay, no such luck. Yeah, like Kahira on 3 with this board is... Okay, cool, right on time. So, let's go Zerda. And I'm just snap trading it off here if they let me. Just the more creatures we can trade off, the worse Kahira is going to become. So I think that makes sense, even though Zerda's a pretty powerful card. So yeah, I can block here. I think, yeah. Okay. And then hopefully Mystic Subdual will land on Kahira. And let's see if we find an island here. Not quite. Alrighty, so let's get our Pyroceratops down first. If they have a removal spell, we're taking a chunk of damage, but playing Mystic Subdual is not the most efficient thing. So I think the upside on this is high enough that I'm willing to wait and potentially take some damage. Especially because if we find like Island next turn, we get the double spell. And this way at least we are mana efficient. We put a counter on our Pyroceratops. So hopefully we dodge removal here. Cool, so they go into combat. Nice. No attacks. Just don't attack. I guess attack with Kahira, I'm fine with that. Although if they attack with Kahira, it probably means they have a pump spell or something. Okay, and that thing, that's fine. Yeah, just island or something. That wasn't really what I wanted. So I'm just thinking about whether I want to Mystics of Duel now or on their turn. Probably on their turn. There's not too much that can interfere with that, and we can also yeah. Let's just see what they do here. So we'll shrink Kahira down to a 1/2, and then it gives a -1/1 to their entire team, which is pretty crucial here. Okay, so they're cycling that. It's not that scared. Not that scary. Maybe they're looking for blue mana, if I had to guess. A boot nipper. Okay. I could have capture sphered something there. That might have been better actually. I was kind of set on the Mystics of Dual play, but yeah. So now we're gonna bounce their 3-drop, draw a card, put a +1/+1 counter here. Oh, okay, that's not bad. So we still don't have attack to the stupid Death Touch guy. Yeah, I should have capture sphered and then just Mystic Subdued on my turn. That was bad. Because then I would have gotten to hit them for 4. I wouldn't have been able to play my Gust of Wind though, actually. But yeah, I think it was definitely the right play to use more mana there. They're attacking. Okay. Seems kind of aggro. Maybe they have another Death Touch creature or Pacifism or something. No, just another one of those guys. Okay, sure. And they found their blue. So we can expect our guy to get capture sphered. We're going to cycle this. Alright. We found an island. So this turn, I think I want to I don't know if I want to capture sphere or anything this turn, honestly. Well, let's start with Sprite Dragon, cycle Footfall Crater. Yeah, because what am I capture sphereing right now? Not much of anything. So let's cycle our Footfall Crater, and then we find Prickly Marmoset. Okay, so let's attack. I don't think they can block our Pyroceratops, so just attack for this amount of damage. Okay, no blocks, cool. And then we'll get to play a Marmoset. That was actually a really good draw. Which holds back the Boot Nipper. If they want to use removal on it, then they're not killing our Pyroceratops, which is something. We're just cycling a ton of stuff. Cool. Okay, so they go to combat. I assume no attacks. Marmoset doing work. Love it. Okay. It's so nice when your opponent just doesn't attack you. It's like the best feeling. So now I can capture sphere the Death Touch creature. I think I probably want to do that, right? Start putting some pressure on the opponent. I don't think they have capture sphere, or I don't think they have any removal. They probably no, actually, they could have removal here, but on the off chance they don't, I'm gonna make this play. We get to grow both of our creatures, and we have nothing else we're doing this turn, so I think we want to do something. I go to combat, and I will just hit them with the team, I think. I guess attacking with the Marmoset isn't the best. Yeah, let's leave that back, because we only have one card in hand. It's not like they're going to be afraid of Cycler into Cycler. That has trample. I love things that have trample. Alright, cool. So, assuming they don't remove our Pyroceratops, we're in a good spot. If we ever find green mana, we're going to be in a good spot. So, I don't hate our position. They don't have too much pressure on board. Oh, that's why they blocked there. Sure. So they get 2 guys back. It's not a huge deal. I mean, oh, one of them gets Death Touch. Yeah, it's kind of annoying. This is really good in their deck. I'm impressed by opponent's deck building prowess here. But if we find green mana, we're going to be able to start taking over the game. And in the meantime, any sort of removal spell, of which we have a fair amount, will enable this guy to keep getting in there. So they give this one Death Touch. Cool. This also has Trample, so, you know, they will take damage from it unless they want to multi-block it. Mountain. What to do here? So I can attack with everything. If they go block, so can they kill this thing? I mean, can they? So they block here, I assume, but they're still taking a chunk. And then I can attack with the Marmoset as well. So if they block here, then they're going to be taking, even if they like triple chump block this thing, they're still going to be taking 2. And then we get to kill a bunch of their guys for free. Yeah, so I think we're going to send everyone here. Because the lower their life total gets, then, Sprite Dragon will start to look a little bit more lethal. We'll just send everything. Everything into the red zone. So they'll trade their cat off here, but they still take a chunk of damage. Yeah. I'll deal 4 to them, so they go to 3 here. And then I'll play around Cavern Whisper by holding my land. Alright. So they're getting in there. Nice attack by opponent. Leaving back 2 blockers. Alright, so assuming they don't have non-creature spell, then removal, or assuming they don't have removal, non-creature spell will get them here. Let's see. Capture Sphere, yeah. That's a little rough. Alright. Want something. What is this crap? Alright. Fine. So we will no point in attacking, they're always gonna block. And I think we actually do need to preserve our life total a little bit here. Hold back these 1/1s. We go to 9. Uh-oh. Well, this is not ideal. What do they have? Inspired Charge? Oh, they just have Capture Sphere again? Yikes. Yeah, it's not looking good. Okay, well, I suppose that's sort of a start. Might be too little too late, though. So let's go draw some cards. That last turn, come on, why didn't we? Oh, I guess I had a Capture Sphere last turn, whatever. Oh! Oh ho! What's this I see? Alright, so if I mutate this thing, we die because it comes in tapped. But if we just oh wait, we can't hard cast it. Okay, we have to mutate it. Let's just hope we hit, I don't know, literally like nothing in our entire deck. Yeah, this is not going to do it for us, but let's see what we would have hit. I would like to put it over. I will put it onto the battlefield. Alright. And we are dead on board exactly. Because we block this. Yeah, we take 6. Alright. Well, maybe they won't attack or something. That Call of the Death Dweller was pretty brutal. Yeah, alright, let's hope they don't attack. Not a good sign when you're on hope your opponent doesn't attack. Whew. Alright, they're leaving back there. They're 1-1? Not sure. What are you doing, opponent? There we go, they saw the line. Alright. GG's. Alright, that was a rough one. We'll try to do better in the next one. I will see you there. Alrighty, welcome to round number 2. We're facing another companion deck. This time it's Yorion. So hopefully they have a bunch of junk in their deck. Because if they don't, a 4/5 flyer on turn 5 every game is going to be a little rough. Alright, so we'll cycle our development here. We have plenty of other things to do with our mana. Red-white. Red-white Yorion. Oh gosh, are they a... Well, this is slightly frightening. I don't want to face the cycling deck in the 0-1 bracket. That's never a good time. Cycling deck is just nuts. So I don't think we're gonna leave up Essence Scatter right now. We'll probably hold that for Yorion. Let's just get a Forbidden Friendship down. Minus a double block on Drowned Stinger. Okay. Hopefully no Ominous Seas. Or Frostlinks would be kind of annoying. Checkpoint Officer. Okay. Probably going to end up Capture Sphearing that at some point. Alright. My go. So, probably we're going to cycle... I should have done this before playing my land. We'll cycle Frostveil Ambush. If we find the tap land here, I'm going to be a little bit punished. But... Reconnaissance Mission. I'll probably cycle that too. Okay, so we've got Essence Scatter up. We can scatter something here and then capture the Yorion or whatever. I guess we have to wait to capture sphere something after Yorion comes down, because otherwise we could flicker it. Okay. Unfortunately, I cannot Essence Scatter that. And I will hold Reconnaissance Mission, because it's going to play well with Avian Oddity and Sprite Dragon. So, let's go Sprite Dragon, hold up Essence Scatter, I guess. Yeah, I like that. And then this way, because the other play there was like, I guess play Avian Oddity. But then we're tapping out of Essence Scatter. I do want to get Essence Scatter out of my hand ASAP, and then I can always capture Sphere the Yorion. If they go for Yorion here, I will gladly scatter it. We'll get to put a counter on a Sprite as well. And then Archipelagor is going to be good with Sprite if we get to that point. So what's this? Yeah, I'm snap countering this guy. Opponent seems to have pretty good card quality for having a 60 card deck. Alright, so Mystic Subdual. Let's just get in there with Sprite Dragon. And then if they play Yori on this turn, I can capture Sphere it. And in the meantime, I'm going to just play Avian Oddity. So this reconnaissance mission is going to be pretty good when we get it on the board. But I want to deploy the max amount of flyers before I do that, so we get immediate value. Okay, so they're literally drawing their deck over there. Chill with that. That's fine. Opponent on that straight 3-color, no fixing life. Like that as well. Their deck seems good so far. I mean, yeah, Fire Prophecy, my Sprite Dragon. Sure. That's a good one. That is a good one. Alright, so I think we're reconnaissance missioning this turn. Land? Sure. So let's go reconnaissance mission. Get to draw an extra card here. See what we find. Hopefully we can get our green tap land out. Or maybe find a 1-mana cycler. Yeah, I would indeed like to draw a card. Alright, so we're up to Archipelagor mana now, which is not nothing. That's Archipelagor is probably going to end up going on to the Dinosaur, if I had to guess, unless this is, lethaling them. What is this now? Oh gosh. Okay. Fine. What is this? I remember this not being the strongest of walkers. Okay, so the emblem is good. It's not game breaking, depending on how their deck is built. So they're gonna kill our Avian Oddity here. Dang. Yeah, and it's annoying that we can't capture Sphere yet. But they're just on the Jeskai theme deck here. Whirlwind of Thought, Narset, straight 3 colors. They ditched a Blade Banish. Okay. So I guess I need to Mystic Subdual the checkpoint officer. Oh no, again that doesn't work though because good old Yorian. Marmoset. The Archipelagor doesn't really do anything because they get to tap it down in response. I can't capture Sphere. I guess I'm on Marmoset. Okay, so we can put Narset to 1 here, assuming they have nothing. We Archipelagor, they tap it down. We tap down their Stinger. We attack Narset. That doesn't seem particularly promising though. So let's just do this, and then maybe they'll. Let's see what they're gonna do here. Okay, so they tap that. No attacks. Hopefully they just get their Yorian down. Then we can capture Sphere, Mystic Subdual, get in at Narset, hopefully. Something like that. They're casting Unpredictable Cyclone. Okay. Sure. Their deck is cool. I like it a lot. But let's see. I mean, I think I have to Mystics of Duel the checkpoint officer, even if it's only temporary, just because, like, what's my next turn? They're gonna tap down whatever I Archipelagore. Or they're gonna tap down our Marmoset if we don't Archipelago or anything. I guess I could just hard cast Archipelagore if I draw a land. So what I'm thinking about here is Mystics of Duel. This they tap something in response, doesn't matter, and then go to my turn. Archipelagore on here. Hit them for 7. Kill Narset. Draw a card. They go Yorion, flicker this. But that allows me to get rid of the Narset, whereas otherwise I can't. Yeah, I think I have to go for that. I mean, yeah. It's annoying for sure. Oh, wait. I guess that doesn't, it doesn't tap it. Alright. Why did I think that would tap that down? Look, it's fine. So, we're gonna, Archipelagore here. If they have any sort of interaction, we get completely wrecked. But yeah, I do want to get rid of the Narset. So let's cast this with Mutate. No Escada, please. I beg of you. And then I suppose we're supposed to just send everything in Narset. Just to kill it. So we'll tap this down. I did forget they would have this guy still untapped. But it's okay. So we'll just, oh gosh, what is this? They have Capture Sphere. That's horrible for us. Okay, Narset goes to 1. Oh shoot, I attacked them. Okay. I didn't mean to do that. I did not mean to do that. It's fine though, because look, we drew a card. Amazing. We drew a card. So now I assume they're gonna go Yorion. They're minusing Narset to kill our token, it looks like. Or, well, we'll see what they do. Here, they might kill our Marmoset. Yeah, 3 damage. Whew. This has been a rough time of it so far. Like, this opponent just has the literal nuts and has hit their mana perfectly. I think they literally drew, like, the best part of their deck. Because with 60 cards, there's no way their deck is, like, this synergistic and consistent. Could be wrong about that. Alright, so Startling Development is going to find them a random instant. Yeah, that's why Unpredictable Cyclone is not the greatest card. They get to pay 1 mana and do nothing. And then they play their Yorion. Whew. This is rough. Oh, and they get to blink their Narset. Oh, this is horrible. This is a catastrophe. Alright, yeah. I think we're basically dead against this insane train of value that they've got rolling here. But we will, like, which one do I? Do I want to think about whether I want to capture through the checkpoint officer, Frostlinks, the Yorion? How are we beating Yorion? Otherwise, I guess we're not really. Yeah, we need to capture sphere this, and I guess I'll Frostlinks this. Be mana efficient. There's an argument to playing the Glimmer Bell there to try to get in with it next turn and draw a card, but they just tap it, so that doesn't work. So I guess there isn't an argument for that. They can also kill it with Narset minus. Yeah, this is rough. I have had quite a bad streak of MTGO drafts recently. Maybe I shouldn't be messing around with these blue-red piles. Maybe they're just not the place to be in the format. Would you like to bounce my Archipelago? No? You decline? Alright, yeah, that's enough for me. Their deck looks ridiculous. Like, jeez. I mean, if they hit their mana, like their power level, they have like a whole cycling theme. They're drawing extra cards with this. Yeah, that's nutty. How do I want to sideboard here? Convolute as a potential answer, like that we can hold up, and we know it'll be good on turn 5 if they try to Yorion. Also answers Whirlwind of Thought pretty well. Their deck did seem kind of mana hungry. What do we want to cut? Kind of nothing. I think Convolute is just worse than our other options, though. Like, if we cut any 1-mana cycler, it makes the deck's consistency worse. I guess we'll cut, like, Forbidden Friendship. It's bad against all their tokens. Yeah, that's fine. Let's just bring in the Convolute as another answer to Narset and the enchantment, the Narset enchantment. Good hand. Have all our colors. Have some counter spells for their haymakers there. All right, be really funny if they had a Jeskai ultimatum as well. Just the whole package. So we get to leave up our Essence Scatter on probably nothing. If they go like Dranis Stinger or something, I might counter it, but Maned Serval. Yeah, that's acceptable. I'll hold on to my scatter. So let's go. I like going Marmoset here. Because next turn we can go like Frostlinks, Footfall Crater, and we'll get in for a chunk of damage. Generally, if your creature has an enter the battlefield effect, you want to play that one after creatures without enter the battlefield effects. That's like my rule of thumb. Obviously, it doesn't apply in every situation, but okay. So that guy is now flying. Terrifying. Yeah, so we don't. Okay, so we can't possibly leave up Essence Scatter. I do want to leave up Convolute this turn because 4 mana is when they have a lot of their powerful things. We don't need to Frost Links that thing yet. Let's just get in there. I should have probably done this before playing my land, but it's fine. Hopefully we aren't punished in any way. I guess I don't know how to be punished. Never mind. But yeah, it's always better to cycle, when you have, so you can get more information before you make any other decisions. What's this? Reconnaissance mission. Yeah, I will convolute that. I don't want to like save convolute for things when they have a 60 card deck and we're using our mana efficiently. It's a big tempo swing, so I think it's fine to tap out of convolute. It is also just a strong card with their main serval in play. So now we drew an island. So yeah, we get to Parcel Beast, activate, and leave up Essence Scatter. Other options include, okay, so that's bad against Capture Sphere though. So we can Frost Links their thing, leave up Essence Scatter. Try to bait and then put the Parcel Beast on the Frost Links. I think I like that a little bit more. Yeah, let's do that. Or potentially just hardcast Frost Links, or hardcast Parcel Beast. Yeah, because this way we add to the board a little bit more efficiently, and we don't get blown out by Capture Sphere as much, which they did show us 2 of. I mean, yeah, they have 60 cards in their deck, but they can still have Capture Sphere. Okay, they're just not doing anything. So I assume they have Capture Sphere here. This turn, I think, is a good turn to play Reconnaissance Mission and leave up Essence Scatter. That way they're kind of priced into using their whatever interaction they have here, Fire Prophecy, whatever, and then our price. Yeah, see, look at this, rewarded. So now they had the Capture Sphere. So now our Parcel Beast hopefully has a better chance of sticking around. We still have Essence Scatter up. Yeah, alright, go ahead, opponent. I think they know we have Essence Scatter, but I mean, we've kind of been telegraphing it, always leaving up 2 mana like every turn. But, if they're not playing their Yorion, they're not playing their Yorion, so. They have another one of those. Okay. Opponent knows what's up with the Reconnaissance Mission tech. So I'll take 1 here. Yep. We get to draw. And now we're gonna have to play our Parcel Beast. And do I want to Essence Scatter this thing? Think not. I don't currently have an answer to Yorion in hand. We can draw like Fire Prophecy or something. Or we don't have Fire Prophecy in our deck. We can draw like Blitz of the Thunder Raptor or something to kill that. So let's go Parcel Beast. Oh wait. Do we want to just hard cast it? Yes. We're not doing anything else. Let's just hard cast Parcel Beast. And play our land. Wait, could I have gone mutate Parcel Beast into Avian Oddity into Leo Last Scatter? No, I could. Yeah, I didn't think so. So, this is fine. We're gonna keep leaving up our Essence Scatter. Probably not cycle Avian Oddity because if we ever deal with this main serval, it'll be it'll play well with reconnaissance mission. So I assume they're gonna bonk us for 1 here. Get to draw. Oh wait, I should have cycled and then, yeah, all right, whatever. I don't know if I should have done that. I think it might just be better to play Avian Oddity, but I should have considered that a little bit more. I probably wouldn't have made that play though. I think that's probably bad. Like they get to draw 1 extra card, but we're gonna have a whole separate body in play, so. Okay, they're playing around our SS Scatter like a champ. Um, that's a good draw. So let's start by drawing a card with Parcel Beast. Okay. Get a Frostveil Ambush. So that could be good on a potential turn where I want to, get in and draw multiple cards. But for right now, let's Rumbling Rock Slide this. And then we get to attack with our Frostlings. And also leave up Essence Scatter. What is this now? What do they have? Anticipate and response. Okay. So I'm assuming they have Counterspell where like the thing gets indestructible card or whatever. Okay, so it happens. No, it doesn't happen. Okay, you know what? No. Dang. Well, now this is horrible because this thing is gonna be able to attack. And alright, and they're making a 1/1. And they're drawing extra cards. Okay. That went about as badly as it could have. Like if we manage to kill this, we're in decent shape because we can next turn like tap 2 of their blockers, get in, draw a bunch of cards. As it is, they've drawn like 8 extra cards off their reconnaissance mission. And this having vigilance is just irritating as well because now our Avian Oddity is blanked when we play it. Yeah, this has been a rough draft. Let's see if they try to play Yorion here. I'm assuming they don't. Ace Squad Marshal. Yeah, I think I have to Essence Scatter that. There's too much power and toughness coming into play, especially with the reconnaissance mission on the battlefield. Okay, so that will kill this once I cycle my Phosphor Ambush. I could also go yeah, I think what I like doing here is cast Frostveil Ambush, tap the token and the Valiant Rescuer, and then kill the main Serval, and draw 2 cards. That seems good. Let's do that. And then we'll have to find an answer to the Yorion, but, hopefully we will. They are kind of... okay, this has happened. Thank you. Finally, something works. Okay. Yeah, I think this is a good line to take. So now we're gonna... oh, gosh. Stop having cards, you idiot. Thieving Otter. Well, we can give that flying, and then it'll draw us 2 cards. Or we can just play our Avian Oddity, and that will also be drawing us a card. I guess putting it on the Otter is maybe a little bit worse than just hard casting it. Not sure what we're gonna do, but we should be able to grind pretty well here. We have our Parcel Beast in play. Okay, now they're playing Yorion, so they don't get value. If we find a Capture Sphere for that, I like our position from that point. If it's unanswered, though, it's going to be a bit of a problem because reconnaissance mission is a thing. They just have all the removal all the time. Okay. And now they get to do this. Yeah, that worked out uber well for them. I was talking about them not getting Yorion value, but they do have a little thing called Capture Sphere in play. So let's just play our guys here. Actually, I guess. No, I think it's better to do this because first of all, Avian Oddity is not doing that much in play, and this way, the Yorion is incentivized to stay back because we're drawing 2 cards while they're drawing 1. So, yeah, and then we did find the Capture Sphere. Okay. So we're alive. I'll play my land because we ideally are going to be drawing cards. And they are going to be drawing cards. Yikes. That is terrifying. Alright, they're down to 3 cards in hand. This has been quite a cool game so far. But it hasn't gone particularly well for us. So, I assume they stay back with Yorion. Although maybe not. You know, it depends on their deck, but if they have multiple answers to Otter. Okay, so I assume they're gonna give this thing flying. Yeah, they did. That's rough now. So now we need to find we've like used up most of our removal. I guess Mystic Subdual would do it. But we're getting hit for quite the chunk here. What is this? So maybe they're just trying to get in damage. But I just have no chance of winning if this guy dies. So I think I have to take it. Otherwise, I don't see myself winning the game. They do get to draw an extra card. But I need to preserve my Thieving Otter to try to get me back into this somehow. Oh gosh. Yeah. Of one mind. Alright. Let's fire that off. I can draw cards too, opponent. Okay, Archipelago is good. So, we have exactly enough mana to cast it. I'm just thinking about what I want to lock down. Problem is they have Sleeper Dart. This whole game is just lined up absurdly badly for us, but let's put it on here. I will put it over. Thank you very much. And then I'll tap down the Yorion. Okay, so we can't really attack here. Because they have Sleeper Dart, even though we get to draw 2 cards, then they Sleeper Dart me, and then I'm supposed to, how do I win from there? I have to, like, first of all, I'm taking, yeah, I can't attack. Also because I put them on Pump Spell before, so attacking now just puts me dead to that Pump Spell. So yeah, we have to stay back here. This is really, really rough though. Like, I'm not sure how we come back from this position with them having the Sleeper Dart in play and having drawn all these extra cards. I think we're probably just dead, and this is only game 2. Imagine they just like slam Narset or something here. I guess Narset wouldn't be like that bad, but yeah, they seem to have a lot of powerful stuff going on, so not crazy about our chances. Let's see what they want to do here. Okay, so we would have died if we'd attacked. As it is, we're still not doing. Okay, hello, welcome to the 3rd round. We have no red mana in this hand, so I think we're going to throw it back. This is quite a bit better. I will bottom a land. We'll find lands at some point. And I think I need to keep all my other spells. Alright. Let's lead on Island. Throw the turn back to 101 demons here. Got the Shark Man avatar. Oh, whoa, alright. 4 colors, turn 2, no big deal. That was a good draw. So now we get to bonk them for 1, and then next turn, this will grow from our Forbidden Friendship, and then we can play Piraceratops on 4, have Mystic Subdual, Archipelago as a finisher. I like where we're at. I'm not sure what opponent is doing over there. Yeah. Not too much to think about here. Gotta hit them for 3. I will attack into their Divine Arrow. I haven't seen enough of their deck to know whether to play around that or not. Okay, looks like they don't have it. Throw the turn back. Okay, and then they play a 3 mana 1/3. I accept your terms. This is looking more like the classic O2 deck. I don't want to cycle my Reconnaissance mission. No, I don't want to do it. I can turn that guy into an O3. Doesn't seem good. Maybe I am supposed to cycle here. Yeah, we have too much other stuff going on. I do need to hit my 4th land. That's not my 4th land, but that is okay. So well, let's attack first. All right. Cycle. Try to hit that land 4. Yeah, good thing we cycled there. That would have been rough. All right. So hopefully we find land next turn, but if not, we're drawing a spell, so it's not the worst thing. I have no idea what nonsense opponent is up to. They're just playing a bunch of tap lands and doing nothing. Cool. So I'm playing Piraceratops this turn. I don't care about killing their 1/3 right now. Like, yeah, it lets us get in for an extra 2, but it could have some sort of interaction, and then we're not even getting in for that much damage, and it's bad. I like playing Paraceratops first. If they scatter me, they scatter me. It could very well just be like missing a color, because they're... I mean, their mana base looks good. I have no idea what they're doing with it. I bet this is some, like, all-4 ultimatum special. I mean, okay, hexproof? Sure. That is chill with me. Ooh, Avian Oddity to give my Paraceratops flying. And then we can, if we draw land, we can Mystic Subdual something on their turn, possibly. Is that better than just playing? Yeah, I think I like cycling here. Looking for land. Ikoria Crystal. Okay. Well, that's also fine. It grows both of these, and then even if we don't draw land, we can play that into Mystic Subdual next turn if we don't want to kill anything. Not a bad pickup. Yeah, the reason I gave this flying is it's never... I mean, it's going to take a while for it to get through the Wingfold Terran. We have no way to deal with this, so... Okay. Yeah, that's a little annoying. That is a little annoying to just have a big flyer now that is hexproof. Hexproof is a stupid keyword. I hate it. They're going to stay back. Alrighty, so I don't know how exactly we're supposed to deal with that. I suppose... Yeah, well... Let's just... play Ikoria Crystal so we have Archipelagor guaranteed next turn. And then we get to grow both of our things. And then hopefully we can, like, have a cheesy lethal, or, you know, be able to make them chump block the Sprite Dragon or whatever if we make it a 10/10 next turn. And then we'll ship the turn here. Don't have attacks. Yeah, having, you know, 3 removal spells in hand, or 4 removal spells really if you count Archipelagor, against their hexproof creature isn't great, but they'll have to play... Oh gosh. Oh no. Okay, well, it's fine. I mean, it becomes bigger, but we get to sacrifice our 1/1, so it's not a huge deal. But yeah, they're doing the classic, like, mutate stack thing. And the generals in force. Okay, so they're tapped out, so we can now let's see. I don't think Mystic Subdual does anything. I guess I will actually just use my mana here, because turning this into a taking abilities off of this is pretty relevant, and we get to grow both of our things, which is actually going to be pretty useful. Alright, so now... Gust of Wind. Okay, so now we can Archipelagor this thing, make an 11/11, tap this down, attack, and then they'll be forced to chump. Yeah, that seems good. Oh, I guess it's a 10/10. So, oh wait, they're I guess they're not forced to chump. I was counting all of those as counters. So, and they also have an O3 blocker, but this still seems pretty good. So we're gonna get to attack for 10 here. Yeah. Put them to 2. Assuming they don't want to chump with their infinitely keyworded guy. And we have Gust of Wind and things to potentially sneak through a lethal here. On a 10-10 flyer, which isn't, the worst. Okay. I respect that, opponent. They're just building the Mega Man over there. Still got my little 1/1 that can die. Oh, I have to sack 2 things. Right. Yep, well, I'll sack this. Okay, so hopefully no pacifism, please. Please no pacifism. Okay, that's fine. You can have that. Nothing I really want to bounce. Let's just attack first. Let them chump. Chump with their 7/9. Not something you see every day. Wait, this doesn't have death touch or anything, right? Yeah, okay. There were a lot of keywords on that. And then let's not bounce their Duskfang Mentor. I guess I can capture here, whatever. Yeah, we can bounce this and draw. I think that's going to be better because we have multiple removal spells to deal with the lifelink creature or a flyer or whatever they play next. So it's not the best value, but yeah, we get to make another play, which is pretty good. And then I'll hold my land since they're clearly playing, like probably the mutate discard card or whatever. Okay, so they have 2 unknown cards in hand. Hopefully no removal spell. Maybe I should have played my land there, so if I draw another land, I can double spell. Yeah, that was probably a mistake. Okay. That's fine. That just buys them another turn. It doesn't do anything else. I mean, it kills our otter, but it actually doesn't buy them a turn because I can't give it flying and a hexproof, so they're dead. Nice. All right. Well, we won a game. I almost forgot what it felt like to win a game, but yeah, let's just which thing do we want to show them less? Probably we'll 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess if they have the yeah, it's not worth losing this game to try to conceal information because they could have the thing that puts a +1/+1 counter on your guy. In which case they get another turn. So we'll do this. Yeah, they might board in their wilt or whatever, but it's okay. I don't want to take the risk of actually losing. Okay, so they were just playing complete nonsense. Tentative connection seems good against, like, it's not good against a hexproof guy, obviously, but it's good against, like, other things. And convolute also seems good. I mean, it's good if they're piling up a mutate creature. Yeah, so what if we sideboard something like this? And then we can cut. I mean, I actually like our build as is. Maybe bringing in tentative connection is a little aggro. I don't want to board out Forbidden Friendship when they have so many of the sacrifice card. I do want convolute, I think. I do want convolute. So we can cut. Our deck is so streamlined. I don't really ever want to cut anything. Let's cut a... Maybe Blitz is bad? No, I don't think Blitz is ever bad. It will find a target. Like, yeah, they seem to have bigger creatures overall, but it will find a target. Could go down a land on the draw. Maybe, nah, that seems a little aggressive. Okay, I guess we'll cut like... Alright, let's just not... Let's just bring in Convolute, not the other thing. And then, what did we cut last time for Convolute? Maybe Gust of Wind? No, I think Gust of Wind will be fine. Okay, we'll cut a Glimmer Bell, I guess. No, I need to keep the max number of creatures. We'll cut this thing. Yeah, that's fine. Alright. It makes the deck a little less consistent, but it's not an instant or sorcery, so I'm like chill cutting it from the deck. Because it doesn't work with our Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. And we're never really casting it, so it doesn't help that much with the Sprite and the Pyroceratops. And I think Convolute's going to be good here. Their deck seems expensive and quite clunky. And, you know, convoluting them on a key turn could swing the game in our favor. Let's hope we can snag this last game and finish on the 1-2 once again. Yeah. We faced tough opponents though. Like in the 0-1 bracket, that person had their deck was like pretty nuts. I'm not sure how they ended up on 0-2. They probably, or on 0-1 they probably, you know, like struggled with their mana or didn't draw well or whatever, which happens. Good decks can lose, you know, which is case in point this deck, which I think was pretty good, but we're 0-2 here. Yeah. A lot of people just drop at 0-2, but I like trying to you know, get that 1-2 there. It just kind of is always nice to win at least one match. If you drop, you also are just playing less Magic, and you are here to play Magic, and you're not getting your full money's worth out of your draft if you just skip a match, even if you're not in contention for any sort of prize. Alrighty, so we got a 1-lander on the draw with multiple 2-drops. That becomes quite good if we're able to find lands. The deck doesn't pressure very effectively. I think I'm going to keep this. Seems a little greedy, but against a deck like theirs that can kind of outclass and power level pretty easily, I don't want to go down to 6. We really need to find a land. The top 2 cards, we can afford to miss for 1 turn, I think. How many tap lands did they draft? Alright, land me. Nice. So I will play my... Am I supposed to cycle Crystal here? No, I'll play Glimmerbell. Crystal, the upside on keeping Crystal is pretty high because it casts our Colossal Beast, and this is a pretty mana-hungry hand we've kept here. So we need, like, land 3 would be ideal because we can get our Crystal down. If we play a decent creature here, I will... Okay, so I'm assuming they're going to go even on this. Yeah, because most of them we will spell. So we can Frostlinks it. If we draw a land, that's a tap land. That is indeed a tap land. Alright, so we're going to bonk them for 1. Not cycle Crystal, because if we draw a land, being able to... Well, I mean, we just want Crystal with this hand, right? So I will hold on to it, potentially Frostlinksing this thing next turn. And then if we hit our land drops, we'll be able to go Crystal into 3-drop on turn 5. So we'll take 3. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on to it. Alright. Mystics of Duel. Let's go. Deciding between Marmoset and Frostlings here. I think we'd rather play the Marmoset. No, let's play Frostlings. Yeah, and then we're not going to be just taking 3 indefinitely. Because we have Mystics of Duel to take care of, something else. So we don't need to be too worried about, like this thing is going to be a 5/7. Okay, maybe I should have, maybe I should have played the Marmoset there, knowing what I did about their deck. I don't know. I'll sack Frostling, so we have the combo of Parcel Beast Glimmerbell online. Okay, so now we do a land. What am I supposed to do now? Probably gonna Mystic Subdual this. Yeah, so let's go Crystal, attack, and then I'm gonna Mystic Subdual their Chittering Harvester. Now we're taking 6. Alrighty, so let's go. Bang bang. Take 6 here. I don't really want to put Parcel Beast on Glimmerbell because if they have another Mutator, we lose. Archipelago. We need one more land for that. And they gave this thing hexproof. Interesting. So we can go. I want to try to find a land here. So if we mutate Parcel Beast on Glimmerbell, let me just think through this a little bit. So if we mutate Parcel Beast on Glimmerbell, we can tap down 2 things with our Archipelago when we find a land. But it's so bad if they have this sacrifice, like we just lose if they have that. But am I beating that anyway? Like, I don't think. I guess if I mutate Parcel Beast on the Glimmerbell, how am I even blocking, right? I'm reduced to chumping. Okay, that's not gonna work. So yeah, I think what I have to do here is cast with mutate, put that on here. Over. And then play a Prickly Marmoset to try to chump block. And play to our out of just ripping a land off the top and getting to lock 2 things down. If they have a mutator, yeah, we're gonna lose. Oh wait, this doesn't have... How does this work? So yeah, this doesn't have that ability anymore. It's just a vanilla 3/7. Okay, so we're gonna chump with our prickly marmoset. Okay. I'll ditch Blitz of the Thunder Raptor. Yeah, this is rough because now we can't tap that down. We can tap this down because this will be odd when we play it. That's a weird attack. Okay, take 3. Oh wait, it's not a weird attack. Is it a weird? Yeah. Why wouldn't they just send everybody there? Weird. Okay. Land me. Okay, cool. So now we get to lock down some things. Alright, so if I mutate onto here and then I lock down this, I can block. I would be not in good shape because I would like be double blocking this. They could trade here, and then I'd take 3, get a 1. Yeah, I think we need to lock down 2 things here. They didn't show us that much removal, so I'm okay stacking up on 1 creature in order to buy a little bit more time. Alright, have to leave it back. They have removal here, we're dead. It's fine though, we're not gonna ever beat that. Whew. That does it. Okay, cool. Rough. Very rough. Alright, just one more game. I wanna win one more game, please. Begin sideboarding. Let's see. I think we're just gonna run it back. I'm seriously considering Tentative Connection, but it would have looked horrible that game. And I think if we're not off to a pretty aggressive start, it's not going to be good enough. So we'll just run it back. Try to get this last game. Yeah. Their deck can do powerful things if they're able to resolve their Heron. But I think if we're able to pressure them early and tempo them out like we did in game 1, we should be a favorite. We haven't really drawn our Aluna much at all, except that one game where we died. But this did not look like an 0-3 deck to me. Like, this deck looked very solid. I'm not sure why we're here. Please do let me know in the comments if you see any egregious play errors, because I do make them. But I've been doing my best to make logical plays here. I've had a fair amount of options, on several turns. I'm not sure if I went with the right one, but we'll see. We'll see how this last game goes. The opponent seems to be doing some surgery on their deck, or has gone to the bathroom, or get some water, or walk their dog. Yeah, I wonder why this deck is not functional. I mean, it has a plan. It's got some decent removal spells. It has some bombs. I mean, it should be good. I think we've just faced matchups that kind of have been going over the top of it, and our game plan hasn't really been coming together that well. Reconnaissance Mission has not really impressed me with, the amount of flyers that I have. I think it is a powerful effect, but you probably have to do a bit more to your deck than I did. This is a mall. Okay, this is fine. I guess we're gonna What are we ditching here? I want to say reconnaissance mission. We'll have enough looks at a land here. I think it's the worst card in our hand. We need to keep the 1-mana cycler. We need to keep Frostlings as an only creature of 1 mind, sort of gets us back card advantage wise, and then Illuna is going to be good. It's a little greedy maybe to keep it, but it's okay. We'll find lands eventually, and it's not doing that much less. It's not doing that much more than. Or what I'm trying to say is it's not that much worse than reconnaissance mission. All right, so this is not really the type of start we would want against them. I'd love to have like turn 2 Sprite Dragon, you know, bam bam, get you dead. But alas, we have a slow start here. So do they. Unsurprising given their deck. Yeah, we're just gonna draw 2 here. This is the advantage of mulliganing. If you do not have to discard the hand size. I guess we were on the play, so we wouldn't have had to discard the hand size anyway. But, you know, whatever. Okay, so they're just doing nothing, as is their MO. We're going to cycle this, I think. Draw a mountain. Alright, fine. So, you want to play Frostlinks on an empty board? I don't think so. I think we'll just leave up Mystics of Duel. If I had Stone Cold nothing to do with my mana, maybe I would. But locking down their like big stack is going to be good later on. Okay, that's fine. I am chill getting rid of this because it will kill our Frostlings if they mutate onto it. Convolute, not a bad pickup. I sort of thought we would find another creature to mutate this on at some point, but I'll just leave up Convolute this turn. And then eventually we'll find a creature for our Illuna, because if I played Frostlinks and then not, like, I guess I would have to Mystics of Duel this turn so that they didn't kill it with the mutator. I don't know. I think this is fine because now we get to hopefully convolute something. They didn't see convolute in game 1 or game 2, if I remember correctly. And now I will play Frostlinks to have a body. And then we can also leave up convolute. Ooh, Sprite Dragon. Yeah, I guess I'll just play that. I'm really looking forward to convoluting their Heron thing when they play it. Go land Heron 1 time. Another of those. Ugh. Okay. That's a bit rough. However, we are now going to have an Illuna in play. Okay, so if I go Illuna and they have, I guess we'll have another permanent in play from it. Let me just think a little bit here. So, do we want to leave up Convolute and, no. No, I think we're on Illuna here. We didn't see any sort of thing that could mess with this in game 1, and we're going to get to put a permanent into play to sacrifice. If they have instant speed mutate, this thing will still come into play. What is this thing? We got Capture Sphere. I will put that on the... Yeah, that's supposed to go to my hand. Okay, so we didn't hit a creature, which is rough. So if they have the thing, the sacrifice thing, we're in trouble. But I did make this play on the assumption that we were going to hit a creature. We'll see. Yeah, I think they have it. Okay. Alright. Well, at least At least we can sort of 2-for-1 them back. Probably gonna go Frostlink, leave out Convoluted Capture Sphere this turn. Capture Crystal. Alright, let's just play this. Tap this guy down. If they have another mutator, they can kill our guy for free, but then we're gonna be able to capture sphere or convolute it or whatever and have a good time. Also, we can convolute their next play. So I like this. Not in love with our position as a whole though, because they have seemed to be able to get their mana developed, and there's going to be doing more powerful things. But let's see. Hopefully that does something we can convolute here. That is something we can convolute. Alrighty. So we're gonna kill this. Attack for 2. And now we'll play our Glimmerbell. I'm gonna hold off on cycling Capture Crystal in case we draw Parcel Beast. If we don't find nothing to do next turn, then I'll cycle it. But while we have a play, I'm gonna just do that. Okay. So hopefully nothing too scary. Okay, that's okay. So I will probably capture Sphere the Vulpikeep just to clock them a little bit. I don't know what they're thinking about here. Yeah, my go. So Thieving Otter, not bad. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, we're just gonna do this. Maybe should have sequenced this the other way around. No, there's no counter that would make a difference there, so it's fine. And then we'll attack. And then we'll play a Thieving Otter. Alright. Hope they don't have too much going on over there. Okay, they found a red source. They've gained 3 life this game off their lands. Nice. Another one of those. Okay, so now we're going to cycle. Ooh, probably set it up. So let's just start off here. Cycle this. Watch me find a Essence Scatter. That's a good one. So, well, don't really have attacks here, which is irritating as all get out. But I kind of want to leave up Essence Scatter. Maybe I shouldn't. No, yeah, because next time I can Pyroceratops and leave up Essence Scatter. We're not going to tap out of it. They could have something quite frightening here. But the fact that their 2-3 is blanking our board is mildly irritating. Archipelago would be really good here. Do I care about that? I think I do. How many? Yeah, it's going to start making 1/1s. I think let's just not allow that. All right. Another one. Okay, sure. At least now they can't activate it. Opponent's deck is a real old pile, but I like it. So now they have multiple 2/3s in play. Maybe I should have not Essence Scattered until I resolved my Paraceratops so that it would be a 3/4 and could attack, but I think that just makes no sense whatsoever. Just a little thought I had. We're also on 5 minutes here, so we're going to have to win at some point. They're down to 1 card in hand. They have tons of mana and all their colors. So let's see what we find. Mountain. Okay. We'll play this. Shift the turn. No point bluff attacking with Glimmerbell. They always block. So yeah. I think they always block. Anyway. Because if I had a pump spell, I would have attacked with more things. So yeah. Okay, they drew a land. It's also their double red that they have now, so maybe there's some double red cards sitting in their hand. Don't know what that would be. Alright. Play my land, I guess. I'll hold 1 land for Chittering Harvester. Or not Chittering Harvester, the other thing. Yeah, they can start pumping out 1/1s here. Okay, well this game looks like it's slipping away from us just a little bit. Yeah, them having 2 generals and forces was a bit rough. But let's see. Let's see what they do. I'm assuming they're just gonna pass and make more tokens. We really want Archipelago here. That would be pretty insane. Zerda. Okay, well that's not the worst thing. That is not the worst. I'm gonna start F6ing. No possible play. Yield all. No attacks. All right, so that at least can tap down the Vulpikeet. Wait, this is tap. Oh, it's target creature and block. Okay. So yeah, that can make the Vulpikeet unable to block, and then we can start getting in with our Glimmerbell. Okay, so they're exiling their own things. How many? Wait, does this need a creature? Like if it was a creature. Okay, so they're like nearly out of fuel for that. I am lagging here rather badly. All right, so I think Archipelago is probably our best draw. But there are other good draws in our. Oh gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Okay, they still don't have attacks, but that's a little scary that they have that going now. Yeah, they were sort of able to set up really well this game. Another mutator? Are you joking? You are actually kidding me. Oh my gosh. Well, I've just drawn stone cold nothing this entire time. Yeah, this is the problem with these blue-red decks. Like, if they flood it, I mean, if they aren't able to tempo the game out, their card quality is a little less than. Anyway, so they're attacking with a bunch of things. So jump here. And then I have to chump one of these. And this is a free kill. Yeah, these blocks seem okay. Go to 4 here. Oh wait, shoot! I die. I forgot about the General's Enforcer. Oops, should have jumped that. Okay. Regardless, I don't think we were winning that game. Yeah, that would have been a tough one to win. Okay, well, we got the 0-3, which is just horrible. I need to get back on track. I was doing really well at the start of the format and like 2-1ing, 2-1 finals most of my drafts. As you can see, I only have one trophy right now. But yeah, that was. I'm still only like 13 drafts in. There's still a lot I need to learn. But really appreciate you watching this video, sticking around. If you liked it, just drop me a subscription or something. And I will see you next time. Bye bye.